Hello Guardians, it's G10 coming at you with another Legend Lost Sector tutorial. Today, we're going to run one of the fastest Legend Lost Sectors available, the Veles Labyrinth in the Cosmodrome. Now, when I say fastest, I mean fastest. I originally saw FalloutPlays do this, and I'll link his video in the description down below. And you can pretty consistently do this Legend Lost Sector in under 2 minutes, a little bit over. But we'll be back on my Hunter for this one because, well, I want to show you how good my Wormhusk crown looks with the Gold Guardian Games cape trim. Go Hunters! It's a fairly simple Legend Lost sector, but there are a couple of things that you can equip in your loadout to make things a lot easier for yourself. Again, you can do this with any class, but if you're running Titan or Warlock, I highly suggest using the Stasis subclasses, and I'll explain why in a bit. For Hunters, Stompies are the way to go here. If you don't have Stompies, you can run the Stasis subclass just like the Titan and Warlock. Once again, I'll be running, personally, Top 3 Night Stalker for Vanishing Step, and I'll also be running Marksman's Dodge to save a lot of time reloading. For my kinetic weapon, I'll be running the Dead Man's Tail once again, nothing to say here, but it's just a very sexy weapon, very useful scout rifle. But my energy and power weapon choices are a little bit more deliberate. I'll be using Fellwinter's Lie with Quick Draw and Opening Shot, as well as the Sub-Zero Salvo with Ambitious Assassin. Now, we're only really using Fellwinter's for one enemy, but the Sub-Zero Salvo will be our main weapon for most of this run for two reasons. Firstly, there's an arc damage burn on this Legend Lost sector, so you'll do 50% more damage with arc weapons. Secondly, Ambitious Assassin allows you to reload 2 rockets instead of 1, and this is key to killing off the 2 barrier champions you need to get the platinum rewards. Yes, you only need to kill 2 champions in this lost sector to get the platinum rewards. You only really need to kill the champions that spawn, and we're going to stop one of them from spawning with our pathing. And it's the most annoying one too, so it's really good that somebody found this this skip. For my armor pieces, I'll be running Stompies as I said, but if you don't have Stompies, or if you're a Titan or Warlock, switch over to the Stasis subclass and pick the Glacier Grenade. I'll also be running Anti-Barrier Scout Rifle on my arms as usual, but realistically you might not need any anti-champion mods at all, and I'll explain exactly why. Now, FalloutPlays explains this run a lot better than I do, so do go check out his video, but I'll do my best to explain my own pathing through a couple of runs. So, without further ado, let's get into the Veles Labyrinth. Alright, so Veles Labyrinth is very fast if you're able to path correctly. I'll try to explain my pathing here. Right off spawn, I already have my Sub-Zero Salvo equipped, so I'm just going to run through the corridor in front of me, slide into this corner, aim at the wall, shoot, and that should be 2 thralls down. That does mean that when I marksman dodge, it will refill my magazines with 2 rockets instead of just 1. So just keep running the corridor in front of you, just stick to the right paths, and you will come down to this very long hallway going downwards. At the end of this hallway will be your very first champion. I'm just going to throw my melee ability right there to disorient them, but there is the champion, just double rocket up there, and you actually have to jump up here, so I'm going to be using my Stompies to double jump up there in order to not spawn the Ogre, and you can combat the Barrier Knight right here. I did miss my first shot, so it wasn't insta-kill, but I will just finish him off with my Dead Man's Tail. So I reload the Sub-Zero Salvo here. The Ogre will usually spawn in that area that I just passed, but since we didn't spawn him in, we don't have to kill him. But we do pull out the Fellwinters for this one wizard, which you have to kill in order to spawn the boss. But right after that, just hop onto this ledge with the treasure chest, and that's where nobody else can hit you. You can just have a free line of sight towards the boss. Just double rocket launcher him, and if he's not dead, finish him off with the Dead Man's Tail. And the final time will be 1 minute and 21 seconds, which is pretty dang fast. Alright, so we'll just go through another run here, this time with Revenant Hunter, because I want to show you how to do it without Stompies, or how you can do it with any class. So go through the opening as normal, just slide into this corner, shoot the rocket, and kill a couple of thrall, but this time the Marksman's Dodge won't make me invisible, but it still does reload my magazine with 2 rockets. because of Ambitious Assassin. I hope you guys have that perk on one of your rocket launches because this makes life so much easier. But since we don't have stealth, we will be having to fight a little bit in order to really stay safe in this area. But yeah, just double rocket launcher there. And for some reason it didn't refill my magazine with 2. I try to jump up here, but I do miss. Tragically, I will just be able to run back into safety, into cover. But, you know, it does happen. But there it is. I just kill one in order to get the Ambitious Assassin. And actually, if you just let these ads run past you, they will just run past you and not do anything to you. They'll run past you into the tunnel behind you. But you can just clear them out. You can start shooting at them. Just clear out all the ads, like these thralls. They will explode, but it's these acolytes that are very annoying. They do a lot of damage to you because there's a lot of them. So if you don't take care of them and you jump up the cliff, it's going to be a bad time for you. But I do take care of the acolytes. There's 4 on the lower floor and a couple on the upper floor. So throw the glacier grenade right there on the wall. It'll give you a ledge to jump up on, and there you go. You can jump up onto the cliff, no problem. Remember, jumping up the cliff does not spawn the unstoppable ogre, so you don't have to deal with him. But here, I'm able to get the double rocket launcher onto the barrier knight. Don't have to deal with the barrier, just kill him outright, very easy. And here, I do have the Feltwinters out again, this time to take care of the wizard, because he does have that solar shield. There's the finisher, and once again, dodge out, get back to the top ledge. Nobody can shoot you up here. And I only have 1 more rocket launcher round, so I will use it on the boss. And I'll start shooting at him with my dead man's tail. As you can see, his shots don't even touch me, even with the AoE. But that's gonna be it. So that was Veles Labyrinth. Definitely one of the fastest Legend Lost sectors to solo if you have the right loadout. If you want to farm for those exotic armor pieces, this is probably the best time to do it. If you want to see a Titan or Warlock run of this Lost sector, do check out FalloutPlays video on this Legend Lost sector in the description down below. If you guys like this video or found it useful in any way, shape, or form, please do consider leaving a like or comment on the video, as it really does help me out, as well as maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I will be covering every Legend Lost sector as it comes into rotation, even with Season of the Chosen coming to a close soon. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Twitch, all 3 links will be in the description below. As always, I love you guys, have a wonderful day, happy Guardian Games, go Hunters!